The US is completely unhinged when it comes to our prices. So I'm in the middle of the country right now. I'm in the middle of Missouri, where visiting my parents where they live, and I just went to a local chain coffee shop and got a coffee. This latte, it's a medium oat milk latte. It cost me almost $8. Like, I'm not in a big city having a fancy coffee. This is a drive-through coffee in the middle of Missouri just cost me $8. I swear, if millennials can't even afford their little treats anymore.
Please tell me I'm not the only one that feels like life in Australia right now is just so much freaking harder than it was even 2-3 years ago. I go to the pub to see friends and a beer is $15. A gin and tonic is $18. A Parmigiana is $32. I go to buy makeup and everything is minimum 60, 65, 70 bucks. I get my paycheck at the end of every fortnight and I'm like, hang on a second, where is like all my money gone? And then I realize a third of it's gone to taxes. 10% of it has gone to HEX. A whole bunch has to pay insurance, rent, everything, blah, blah, blah. I'm left with like nothing. Then I go to live and have a roof over my head and my rent's gone up. But it's not like I can move out and go to another place because there's like nothing on the market. Even coffee is expensive. Can someone explain why I'm now paying $4.50, $5 for a flat white? Honestly, I don't know what's going on in this country, but everything is so expensive and I feel freaking poor.
This morning in Melbourne, Australia, and I paid $45 for 2 eggs on toast and avocado on the side. And earlier this year, I was in Bali and it was like $10 to $15 for the same thing. Like, how are you even meant to live right now with the rising cost of living and inflation in Australia and work a normal job where you're earning $40,000 to $100,000 a year? Like, money just isn't the same anymore. $40,000 to $100,000 a year on a salary or working on an hourly rate, it just isn't the same as what it was 5 years ago. The inflation is crazy right now and things are just way more expensive than what they should be. It's just like ridiculous. I know there's so many people living paycheck to paycheck. They got smashed by the pandemic. So many people unemployed because they didn't want to take the jab. And just people that are barely have any money right now, more than whatever I've seen before. It's just ridiculous. Things shouldn't cost this much money.
Look at this email I woke up to today, okay? It's my water bill. Remember when I came on here complaining about my $200 water bill from May? Look at this water bill. I've already taken a double dose of anxiety medication today because I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, so May, it was $220. I thought that was expensive. I was like, oh my God, our water bill's never been this expensive. Look what we got today. $600 water bill. You can see previous balance, 107. So it's been like, we've been very good since May, June, July, August. It's been, I want to say it was like 107, 110. Even one month was even like $98. $600. And so I called the PUD this morning, obviously at 8 a.m. as soon as they opened up. I was like, hey, they're like, oh, I saw your bill was like way higher than it usually is. We sent you a thing in the mail saying like, oh, here's some things to like look at, make sure nothing's running, your water's not leaking, da, da, da. So went, made sure all the water was off in our house, went, checked the meter, it's not spinning, nothing's moving on it. So I'm like, it doesn't seem like we have a leak. She on the phone also was like, yeah, we're not detecting a leak. I'm like, okay, well, like, it's like, can you come out and test the meter? Because like something has to be wrong, right? Put in a request so people will come out and test the meter. And then I hung up. I was like, okay, called back a couple minutes later. And I was like, hey, are these previous bills, like the 107, the 110, the $98 I got, like just estimates? Or are they actual? The PUD guy just left from checking the water meter. And he said the water meter is fine. He doesn't detect any leaks. Nothing's spinning on the meter, which means that I don't know. So now I'm checking my toilets. I have my toilets off and I even put food dye in the back of the tank. The guy said, put food dye in there. And then if there's dye in your toilet bowl and the water's off and you haven't flushed, then there's a problem with like your phalange things, traps back in the back of your tank. And then that just like refilling and, you know, whatever can be a big problem. But he was also like, going from like $100 to $600 is a really big jump. I'm like, I know. And he was like, are you watering your grass? I'm like, no, look at my grass. Look at my grass. This is what he saw. He was like, yeah. So, you know, you can make this video go viral. So this video might pay for my water bill and I don't have to be so stressed.
I saw a post on Facebook about how like groceries have increased in price by 135%. Like somebody ordered some online order at Walmart for groceries and it was like $74. And then in 2024, they ordered the same stuff and it went up by like $100. So here's my thing. Why is it that shit keeps getting more fucking expensive, but people aren't getting paid more. Like, so I live in like Mount Washington Valley in New Hampshire, right? And I go to the Dollar Tree, and I go there a lot because I'm fucking poor, right? And I go there to buy like regular stuff like a strainer or like paper plates. Tell me why there's a lady there who's worked there for like 7 years and she's struggling. She makes $10 an hour, bro. She literally told me, she was like, yeah, I make $10 an hour. Because when she started, it was at like $7 or $8 an hour or some shit. She makes $10 an hour, bro, in 2024. And like, not for nothing, she could go like down the road and work at Dollar General and make like $14 an hour. But still, 2024, people are making that much money. Okay, let's do the math. Let's say her name's Debbie. Debbie makes $10 an hour. She works 40 hours a week, which she doesn't. She works part-time because she's retired. But let's say she works 40 hours a week. That's $400 a week minus taxes. You're looking at, and insurance, making $280, $300. You can't be telling me that people are walking home with a couple $100 a week after working 40 fucking hours? Like, what is this? Is this the Great Depression? Like, what is going on? That means like, okay, let's say she walks home with $300 a week. That's $1,200 a month. Okay, if she lived in an apartment, there aren't even apartments around here for $1,200 a month. Everything's like $2,000 a month or like $1,500 a month. So if she took every single cent that she made, she wouldn't be able to pay for a fucking apartment. Never mind food, gas, other bills. I like can't even understand. And then I make $36 an hour and I have to borrow money from my husband to get gas to get to work every day. Like, so if I can't even live on $36 an hour, how the fuck is she supposed to live at $10 an hour? This is why people have 3 fucking jobs up here. This is why literally Maine, because I work in Maine, everybody's an alcoholic because everybody's stressed as fuck. And like groceries are still getting more expensive. Like a package of chicken is ridiculous. Buying a box of cereal is like $6, bro. I literally went to a store the other day and a box of Cheez-Its was $7. Like, there's something fucking wrong. Like, they need to pay us more money. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm sorry, but shit needs to shift. Like, minimum wage needs to shift. Everybody's wages need to shift. I spent $26 on groceries yesterday. I got 3 cobs of corn, 2 cucumbers, 2 small tomatoes, and a thing of milk and pasta. $26 for that. Come on now. That's why I have like 3 different side gigs. I started a digital marketing business hoping I can work from home. I am a travel agent on the side, helping people fucking book their travel fucking shit. I do house cleaning on the side through homeaglow.com, and I work full time, $36 an hour. And I still don't make enough money. Shit needs to change, man. I mean, I'm going to focus on my business on the side because that's going to fucking save my ass, but we need to start reevaluating.
Y'all see this? $7 for orange juice. Those oranges better be from the Garden of Eden. You hear me? Water from the Lake of Minnetonka.
I am sitting here at the Food City getting gas, and I just have to say that I'm just so incredibly sad for all of us. I'm sad for all of us working. I'm sad for us not working. I'm just really sad. Everything is so expensive. Like, it is exhausting how expensive everything is. Before y'all come at me and say, yeah, well, she's got her nails done. Yeah, she does, but they are way past needing to get done, and they ain't got done yet because I don't even know why I started in the first place. My son's birthday is next month. And then, of course, we have Christmas. I have 2 kids to buy for Christmas. Basically, everything that's in my garage is having to be thrown away. So all my Christmas, I have to buy a whole new Christmas tree, whole new Christmas, like, decorations, everything in there. I mean, it's just gone. I mean, I know people have way more problems, but I am so flippin' stressed out. And it's like every time I walk into a store, everything is like went up even before. Like, I spent $43 in Walmart a few minutes ago, and I bought body wash, something that you have to have. I bought some face wash, again, something I have to have because I have cystic acne, and It's not like it was that expensive. And I bought I bought 2 things of stovetop popcorn, like the kind, I wanted to show my kids how you make the kind, and they were $2.18 a piece, but I did buy 2 of them. $43. Like, seriously, nothing. I went to the Dollar Tree after that and got a few things, but I mean, it's like, you just can't win, and I'm so frustrated. I'm so frustrated. And why are Christmas trees so expensive? I went and I looked at the Christmas trees just so I could get an idea. Well, guess what? And let me just add to that. My husband and I both work, and we both make decent money. I'm a teacher. He is a police officer. And when I say decent money, like, teachers don't make what they should make, and the same with police officers, in my opinion. But what I'm saying is, as 2 people with decent jobs and decent income, we should not have to be struggling the way we are with, literally, he drives an old beat up truck. My car's a 2016 model. It's nothing super fancy. We have 2 kids. We have a split level home. I mean, it's nothing, like, we live within our means. Like, I don't understand why it shouldn't be this hard. It should not be this hard for people, no matter what. It shouldn't be this hard for people, and I'm just really tired of it. So, thank you for listening and coming to my TED Talk on this Sunday afternoon. At least there's no school tomorrow.
Okay, I just went to Walmart and spent $140 just by buying, like, random stuff because my mom gave us HelloFresh meals for this week. I did buy Grayson and Pete some clothes because they're on sale, and they literally don't have any clothes because they're just, like, too big. I mean, they're too small. And it's ridiculous, like, how expensive. Y'all already know that I have complaints, but I was going to get some medicine because obviously I'm sick and we don't really have any medicine that I need. Like, I have really thick congestion and stuff, and I went to go buy some. Please tell me why the Mucinex and Robitussin and all that stuff is like $20. For what? Like, this economy is literally making it impossible to live. So you know what? I didn't get any medicine because I literally can't afford it. Anywho, are there any solutions? I didn't buy beef, but I still spent $150.
Tell me how this cost me over $500 in 2024. Inflation is crazy.
You guys peep this. This is how I know Canada is officially going downhill. $16.97 for deodorant. Yeah, we're finished.